Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're visiting my channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Emma Kamau. I'm a YouTuber based in Zambia and I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. For all my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for watching yet another one of my videos. Please, if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I post interesting videos if I do say so myself, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. Woo, child, I'm out of breath, but let's get right into this video. So around this time last year, I decided to create a vision board for the very first time in my entire life. I've never done a vision board before, and around this time last year, I decided to do one and just kind of see what it would be like to like manifest. I always manifest, but to kind of like have a hard copy, a printed out copy of the things that I want to achieve in the year ahead. And I thought it would be, I always knew that I would make it like an annual thing where I would revisit my vision board and kind of see what we managed to achieve and what we didn't. So before I even start revisiting everything on my vision board, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been with me for the past year and kind of seen me change, evolve, grow, achieve, not achieve certain things on my board. Also, I do want to apologize because I do know that for the majority of this year I actually wasn't active on YouTube like I initially planned, and yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. But you know, for the people who watched that video and are still sitting here watching this video now, you guys are so real. I love you so much. And if you met me in the middle of the journey, feel free to go back to that video. I'll link it down below so you can see what I wanted to achieve and then come back here and see if I managed to achieve it or not. So with that being said, let's start with the vision board. So this is a vision board that I made. I dropped it at some point and unfortunately it cracked at the corner, but here we are. This is the vision board that I made that till this day I'm extremely proud of, and we're going to dissect our little vision board here. Obviously it was what I wanted to achieve for the year 2021, so that's what I placed up here. And I don't even know where I'm supposed to start. I don't know. Okay, fine. Let's start from the most clear thing, which would be the graduation girl thing. I was scheduled to graduate this year, and you know, I did. It was extremely hard, guys. It was extremely difficult. My faith, my patience, my endurance, my belief in myself was tested heavily just to attain my degree. At one point I actually thought I was not going to do it. Not at one point, at different times I really thought I was not going to be able to do it, just because of how difficult it really was to do. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I never knew it would be that hard, and I questioned if I would be able to do it, but I did. You guys saw the graduation vlog, you saw the pictures and everything, so that's one thing we said that we would do, and we did it. So yeah, that's great. Another thing I wanted to was to improve my content, like fashion wise. I wanted to really like pay attention to the way I dress and how I take my pictures, and Kefilo here was my inspo, and that's why I put her here. I like to think I have accomplished that. A lot of people have been approaching me telling me that I should make more fashion related content, and people do follow me because they're checking on what I'm wearing and whatnot. So I kind of feel like we have achieved that actually. I also pretty much partnered with a company, my friend's company, that literally was custom making my clothes for the majority of this year. So I think that was pretty cool. I kind of like how my fashion sense is, if I do say so myself. You go check my Instagram, you judge. But yeah, I think we achieved that, and obviously there's room for improvement, but for the most part, compared from last year to this year, I really paid attention to my fashion content and just my Instagram in general. So that's a plus. The next thing down here was financial freedom. My goal this year was really to continue to learn about money, understand money, saving, investing, and all these other things, and I really feel like I have. There's just a lot of things that I haven't spoken about that I don't feel ready to speak about, maybe on my next vision board, but I know for a fact that I have achieved this in the best way possible. Let's just say that. I did a couple of things financially that I am extremely proud of myself, so that's on that. The next thing that I had here were my businesses, and at the time I had 3. Since I've since changed this one, the more one, I don't know if you can clearly see. I don't know. I'm using my back camera, so I can't tell. But this one, I had since changed it and its entire direction. I changed it into a bridal headpiece brand, which I didn't expect to happen, but it happened, and it's quickly, what's the correct word? It's growing. Okay, it's growing, and it's something that I'm proud of, and it has introduced me to a different market. Before, I used to like deal with like people who were more of my age, more young people, but because it's obviously mostly focused on like bridal and a certain type of crowd. It's like changing my market, and I also have another business that I added on top of just my personal brand, which was my name here, which I think is super cool. My business is, of course, Wigs by Emma, my firstborn child. It's still existing and thriving, and I'm thankful to God and my clients for that, as well as my nightwear brand. So it's in the bag. I put this quote that said, God is within her and she will not fail. I remember putting this because at the time I was not really as prayerful as I wanted to be. I was hardly ever going to church, and I used COVID as an excuse for a very long time. But like, if I can go to a restaurant or if I can go to the club, then I can go to church. So this year I have gone to church a little bit more than last year. Not as much as I would want still, but I feel like I have improved in how frequently I talk to God, because at some point I didn't feel like it was the way I would have wanted to. So in as much as I'm still not going to church that much, I am going to church, but not every single Sunday. I'm still having a relationship where I talk to God consistently every single day. So that's something I am proud of. The word here, commit, was my word of the year last year. And with this one, I'm kind of dancing around it because I'm not really sure if I was fully committed. Just because this year I had a lot on my plate. I had my mind being taken a million different directions at once. So it's hard to say if I committed to something or I didn't. Obviously, there were times where I did and times where I didn't. So with this one, I'm kind of dancing around it because I don't want to sit here and lie. Like, what's the point of doing that? So there were times where I was committed, but because I just had so much on my plate, I had to like either detach from my content, of course, my YouTube, or I would have to detach from my work as well. So it's kind of 50-50 with this one. Next down here is the 10,000 subscribers, and unfortunately I didn't do it, and I really only have myself to blame for this one because I think for almost all year, I think I've posted less than 10 videos. I don't know, but they're probably less than 10 because, like I said, this year was a blessing, but it was also extremely, guys, and when I say extremely, I mean extremely exhausting. It was hard, and I had to put my YouTube channel at the back burner. Unfortunately, there has been some growth from the time that I made this vision board. I think I was at like 3,000 subscribers the time that I made this vision board, 3,000 or 4,000, but now we're like almost at like 6. It's like 5, 6, somewhere there. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously not what I wanted, but there's still been some growth, and like I said, I only have myself to blame for not attaining this one, but better luck next year. So I rewatched the video, and I can't believe I called Mihaly. I don't know how to pronounce her name properly, but I called her a lady in my previous video. The reason I put her here was because I wanted to create content the way she did. Not the way she did, but she was really much my inspo. I like the fact that she is open and honest with her subscribers and her supporters. I just love her energy all around, and that's why I put her here to improve my quality of content. And guys, my quality of content, yes, I think has improved, but not only that, I actually got to meet her, guys. I'm just gonna cry. I can't believe it. Like, it was literally the day before yesterday, actually, not even last week, the day before yesterday, which was last week. I actually got to meet her, and I almost didn't go, but I'm so glad that I did. It was really nice to just see somebody who I look up to, somebody who inspires me, and just after meeting her, I was just like, I really want to take my content a lot more seriously. It was almost like the reminder I needed to keep on pushing and like as to why I do what I do and why I work as hard as I do when it comes to my content. So meeting her was definitely life changing, I can tell you that, and I will forever keep that memory and that feeling in my heart, because it's definitely changed a little piece of me in a way. As dramatic as that sounds, it did. So another thing here was I put these two girls because I was on a quest to have meaningful friendships, and it so turns out that I have lost 90% of the friends that I had when I created this vision board. And you know what? I'm so grateful that they're no longer in my lives. Not that I am being disrespectful, I'm just being petty. Some of them actually ended on a very cordial note. And I feel like there's this common thing of where just because people aren't friends anymore, it's automatically beef. And for some of them, it isn't. For some of them, it is. And, you know, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. But, yeah, I've actually lost a lot of friends the past year. But I have gained a couple of them that are worth more than the ones that I lost. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm grateful for the people that I have in my life now, and I hope that our our friendships are continue to be meaningful. And yeah, that's on that. The last thing that is there is I actually said thank you for 10k followers. I'm so dramatic as if it actually happened, but I did manage to reach 10,000 followers on my Instagram, and that is a huge deal to me. I wanted this number so badly. I think the day I hit it, I was literally looking at my phone just waiting for the 10,000 person to just follow me so I could see the K. It just means so much to me, guys. 10,000 people is a lot of people. And it's literally over, right now it's a little over 10k, and I am so grateful. Next year, I don't know what we're gonna do next year. Probably my next video or the one after that is going to be my next vision board, and we'll see what I do decide. But the fact that I acquired this, I am so proud. I am so proud, and I am so grateful that there are that many people that are rooting for me. Obviously, some of them are just like burner accounts or haters or whatever. But for the most part, there are people who actually think my content is worth following. Like I have something to say, or they've got something, they think I have something interesting that they might want to see. That's a huge deal. So to everybody who follows me and supports my content and everything I do in one way or another, I appreciate you so much. So that's pretty much it for the vision board. This was lovely to have. My first time ever doing a vision board, and I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm definitely going to do this every single year, because looking at it every day kind of just reminded me of how hard I have to work, and it reminded me of my dreams and my goals, and the fact that I knew that I would come back here and I would sit and do this made me work even harder, because I knew that there were other people who, you know, are kind of interested in seeing my progress, and I wanted to make everybody watching proud. So yeah, I hope I did make you proud. I'm very much sure I made myself proud, and that's what matters. But you know, I still do want to make you proud. Yeah, last time I ended this video, I said if you reach the end, you know, show a little pink heart. So if you did reach the end again on our review, do leave a little pink heart so that I know. And until our next vision board, or until our next video, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And to my next video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.